So some people on the internet say this is the most amazing pot roast in the world, and it's super easy. Let me show you how I do it. Welcome back, everybody. So what I have here is a chuck roast, and this is super easy to make, and it turns out so delicious. I'm just gonna season this with salt and pepper on both sides. This is about a 3-pound chuck roast, but you can go up to 4 pounds for this recipe. And what we're going to do today is challenge the Brava's slow cook feature and its sear feature, which I haven't used yet. So what I'm gonna do first to this roast is sear it on both sides using the Brava, and we're gonna try it with the glass pan. We wanna sear on the top and the bottom. Let's do that first. So on the Brava, I'm going to select sear. It gives you a warning about how much light this uses. Hit OK, and I am going to just select all 3 zones, because as you can see, my roast really goes into 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna go through the icons. I wanna do a top and bottom sear, so I'm gonna let that on. And I'm gonna do it for, oops, leave the seconds alone. Let's do it for 3 minutes. We're going to put it onto the top shelf, and it looks like we're ready to go. Okay, I ended up searing my roast for 5 minutes total, just to give it that nice brown sear. And as you can see, I have already placed the roast into the Brava chef's pot. Now, my mother had sent me this recipe last year, or a version of it, and it was so good and so easy. So shout out to my mom in Pennsylvania. It really only takes a few ingredients, and that is a 1/4 cup of butter, which is a 1/2 stick. You need a packet of ranch seasoning and a packet of all juice gravy. And that's it, other than the salt and pepper. And so we're gonna be slow cooking this for about 8 hours on low in the Brava. So all you do is sprinkle the gravy mix on top, and sprinkle the ranch dressing mix on top. And then you are going to place your 1/4 cup of butter. I have it chopped up into approximately tablespoon sizes, and just lay your peppers right on top. About 5 or 6 should do. And that's it. That is all we need to make this delicious roast. So on our Brava, we are going to slow cook, and I'm going to leave it on low. Now, this recipe usually takes about 8 hours. I will be checking it in 6 hours, because there is some debate about whether the Brava slow cooks a little bit faster than traditional crock pots. So we're going to put the chef's pan into the top shelf, and we're ready. So let's get that in there. And there we go. We will check back in about 6 hours and see if it's done. So it has been about 7 hours, and I have a feeling that this pot roast is cooked. Let's take a look. Oh yes, that is finished. And you can see that you didn't need to add water to the pot roast. It created enough of its own juice so you can make some gravy from that juice, which is what we are going to do. And then we are going to plate this with some mashed potatoes, and then I'm gonna eat it. Okay, I am ready to give this a taste. I made some gravy with the juice from the crock pot, or sorry, the Brava. You have to try this. One of the best pot roast recipes I've found. See you next time.